Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason, and in today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to create a simple trippy match cut effect in After Effects. Once you're ready, import your two clips and cut it down to where you'll like to have the match cut happen. I'm gonna go right here, right click on my mouse and create a new adjustment layer. Make sure it's above both of our clips. Then I'm gonna head to our effects and presets tab right here. Then for our first effect we're gonna add is exposure. Then we're gonna create our first keyframe right here, and we're gonna have it on 0, and we're gonna open up our timeline. Then we're gonna have to really mess with this a bit, so we're gonna have it about right here. We're gonna have it at the middle where both clips meet. Then we're gonna increase our exposure all the way up to 6. Then I'm gonna hit about 75% of our clip right here, or I think right there is pretty good, about around 60%, but that's fine. Then we're gonna drop it down all the way to 0. Then we're gonna go over it right here. If you really want, you can put it to 25% of a clip, so it ends out pretty quick. I might push it out a bit more right here. Yeah, that's really nice. And then you actually want to go to our gamma right here, then put it down to 0.82. Then we're gonna highlight all of our keyframes and ease them. Then we're gonna close out our effect right here on exposure, because we're not gonna be messing with it anymore. Next effect I'm gonna add is S_distort. Then I'm gonna have our amount at 0. Head to the beginning keyframe right here. Open up our timeline, and then when I head towards the middle right here, then I'm gonna put at -0.11. It's gonna give a shifting effect right here, like a cool distort effect. Then we're gonna go right here and put it back down to 0. And if you want, you could also just go to our effect right here and just mess around with it a bit, just to make sure it's going smooth. So I actually might push our effect right here a bit more back, so that's more time to show the full effect. So I think maybe pushing our actual clip right here, pushing them frame back. Then we're gonna go right here to our blur lens and put at 134. I'm just gonna go over it. Looks pretty nice. Then I'm gonna highlight all of our keyframes, then ease them. Then I'm gonna close out our effect right here, since we're not gonna be messing with it anymore. Next effect I'm gonna add is radial blur. Drag it in right there. Then I'm gonna go on type, put it on zoom, then our quality at high. We're gonna hit about 50% of our first clip. Then we're gonna have it at 0. Create our first keyframe. Then we're gonna go in between both of our clips right here and put it at 17. Then we're gonna head towards the middle of our second clip right here and put it down to 0. We're gonna go over it just to make sure. We're gonna highlight all of our keyframes, then ease them. Close out my effect right there. And then for the last step you want to add to tie in this whole trippy match cut effect, we're gonna add optics compensation. Make sure our reverse lens distort is checked off. Then we're gonna head towards the start of our adjustment layer right here. Create our first keyframe, then open up our timeline. Head towards the middle right here. Then we're gonna put at 82.5 in the middle. Then we're gonna go right here towards the end and put it at 0. Kind of highlight all of our keyframes, ease them, then push it towards the end. Once after pushing a keyframe to the back, I'm gonna close out my effect right here, close out my timeline, and if you followed each step by step, you should have this simple trippy match cut effect in After Effects. Before you guys hop off this video, I would appreciate if you were to subscribe, like, or leave a comment. I'm uploading around 3 to 4 times a week. With that all out of the way, make sure to stay creative. I'll see you guys in the next